Acoli leaders united to harmonize response to Balaalo eviction orders. In a significant display of regional unity, leaders from across the Acoli sub-region convened at Palema Crown Hotel in Gulu City to harmonize their response to the ongoing Balaalo occupation of Acoli land. Following Executive Order Number 3 of 2023 and Executive Order Number 2 of 2025 issued by President Nwoya, the meeting convened by Nwoya Heritage Limited brought together representatives from Acoli, that is KKA, and parliamentary group, that is APG, Acoli Religious Leaders Peace Initiative, that is ARLP, Rochopayo, Bilapawa, and other key community stakeholders. The consultation was prompted by an urgent call from Acoli elders, leaders, and ordinary citizens to forge a unified stance on the government's directive regarding the Balaalo herdsmen, who have long been accused of illegal settlement and land degradation in Acoli land. The Minister of State for Northern Uganda, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Omoro, had earlier issued a 14-day ultimatum ending on June the 16th, June the 6th, 2025, requiring all Balaalo to vacate the Acoli land voluntarily or face forceful eviction. However, the deadline passed without any tangible enforcement, prompting local concern and fears of government inaction. The thing that you need to know is also the key resolutions and declarations which came out of the conclave. In a formal joint communique signed by religious, cultural, and political leaders, the Acoli leadership, the first declaration said they appreciate President Museveni's commitment to addressing the Balaalo issue through formal executive orders aimed at restoring indigenous land rights. Secondly, they acknowledge existing challenges in their implementation, including interference by state and non-state actors. Thirdly, they reaffirmed their commitment to ensuring full compliance with the executive orders and demanded fair representation in all government-led verification and eviction processes. Fourthly, they warned of serious consequences if the Balaalo occupation remains unresolved, citing growing economic, social, and cultural tensions that could lead to renewed conflict in the region. The fifth thing is something which is another request to the government. They called upon government to coordinate closely with Acoli leaders and grassroots communities to prevent potential bloodshed and rebuild trust in public institutions. So it's not something quite so easy. Now, also according to Okello John Livingstone, who is the chairman of Nwoya Executive Committee, the joint position reflects a deep and collective anxiety over the future of Acoli land and its people if the issue continues to be rejected. And also, they made a bold cry for action, something I would prefer to call wailing. In the resolution, signatories emphasized that the prolonged inaction risks seriously affecting the trust and confidence of the local community in government, especially given historical grievances tied to land dispossession and marginalization in Uganda. The meeting also carried symbolic significance as it featured respected voices like Most Reverend Dr. John Baptist Odama, Archbishop Emeritus of Gulu Archdiocese, who echoed calls for justice, peace, and the safeguarding of cultural heritage. Odama, as for so long, despite being a religious figure, notable and strong in Catholic faith, never left their actually culture, their actually hatred about the Balaalo issue. You must remember that the term Balaalo refers to nomadic pastoralist groups, mostly from southwestern Uganda, and also rumored to be from Rwanda, who have over the years moved into northern Uganda in search of grazing land. However, many locals accuse them of illegal occupation and destruction of crops and disrespect for customary land ownership systems. So, here said and done, you may ask yourself that what is next, or what is the solution or the next step that will be taken. The actually leadership pledged to follow up with government offices, maintain regional dialogue, and mobilize communities for lawful, peaceful engagement, while demanding that the executive orders be implemented in full with no political compromise. The actually people, the resolution asserts, are ready to act, but will do so with unity, legality, and unwavering determination to protect their ancestral land. So that's all about the agreement which was made by the Acoli leaders, which involve cultural, religious, and other people. So this is the first development coming in about the Balaalo Moscow, and as you already know, the president has issued executive order number 2. Some RDCs have already reacted to it, like Osborne Chain, who say they will implement and call upon no interference from politicians. So this is something which is massive, and it is coming amidst politics, and people's eyes are wide open. Will it really happen? Will it be a game? I think the only thing I can say is let's keep our eyes on the scheduled calendars. Thank you.